Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Netherwood TV on Friday the 30th of November. I'm Jake.
And I'm Oliver, and we're both prefects.
In today's episode, we'll take a look at what some of our Year 9 students got up to in Oxford this week.
We'll also hear from Miss Wilson.
As well as finding out how some of our pupils got on in the winter music celebration.
And finally, we'll hear some general school news and reminders.
On Wednesday, it's Netherwood's annual Christmas fair.
This year, Miss Wilson will be holding a special stall. Let's hear from her to find out more.
Okay, so our department are having a stall at Netherwood's Christmas Fair, and we're selling this, which is hopefully to raise some funds for our department. This is our Netherwood recipe book, not Christmas recipe book, just recipe book, full of all the recipes, some that we use in school and some that we've not used yet, but all being tried and tested by the cooking teachers. It's split up into lots of lovely sections. I'll tell you some of the recipes that's in there. So there's a soups and breads section at the beginning that's got some really lovely soups. Some of our favourites: minestrone, butternut squash, leek and potato, with some lovely bread sides to go with it. There's a main section with lasagna, macaroni cheese, meatballs, pizza, chow mein, chicken biryani and a lot more. And then probably the most exciting section, desserts. A lot of these are Mrs. Lythe's secret recipes, the ones that everybody raves about. Death by Chocolate and some of her lemon drizzle and her other cakes that she's done as well. And then there's a snacks and treats section. This is going to be on sale at the Christmas fair. Not 100% sure of price yet. It's either going to be £3 or £3.50 maximum. Would make great Christmas presents for aunties, mums, families, or if you're taking food at school, be a lovely gift for yourself to use to do some practicing at home. Thank you for listening. Please come and buy and get everybody else to have one as well. Lovely Christmas presents. Thank you.
Remember, the fair is on from 5:30 to 7:30 and entry is free.
There's loads of amazing stalls, so make sure you're there.
On Tuesday and Wednesday, 20 Year 9 students went on a trip to visit Oxford University.
They visited one of the most popular tourist attractions on the way down and enjoyed a Christmas at Harry Potter Studios. They then checked in at a local hotel, had an hour to freshen up and went into Oxford for the evening.
They enjoyed an evening meal at a pizza restaurant and then went on to an activity that many students experience when they first arrive in Oxford, Bill Spector's famous ghost hunt.
After a fantastic breakfast, they spent the next day at two Oxford universities, Magdalen and Hertford, where we took part in tours and activities.
They helped dispel the preconception about Oxford not being right for Netherwood students.
They now understand the interview process and how it is important to be themselves.
Many of the students who took part now believe this is a serious option and will hopefully be applying in the future.
On Saturday 24th of November, Ethan Harlow in Year 10 was crowned the 47.5kg kickboxing full contact European champion.
This was based on over 51.5 minute rounds of non-stop kickboxing against the best in Europe. Also this year, Ethan has achieved 1 gold at the British Open Championship, 2 golds at the WKO 5 Nations Open Championship and 3 golds at the WKO World Open Championships.
Well done, Ethan, this is a massive achievement.
On Wednesday the 28th of October, several of Netherwood students took part in the Winter Celebration music event at the Civic Hall, Barnsley.
This was the first performance of the Rock Band project, which Netherwood has been a part of since September, a project run by River Mink, a Music Hub member and funded by the Barnsley Music Service.
Students involved were Alex Pollard, Owen Hughes, Bradley Ezuma on guitar, Elliot Walker and William Chipchase on drums, Libby Davis, Jessica Duke, Elia Kilner and Ripley Douglas Waller on vocals and William Gibbs on bass guitar.
Netherwood students also taking part on the event include Olivia Smith, who has performed with the Fusion Ensemble, and Finlay Spencer, who performed in both Fusion Ensemble and Metropolitan Band, performing fantastic Euphemium duet with Belladon Racers.
Ex-pupil Thomas Jones also performed a stunning vocal solo on the evening, and it is fantastic to see pupils leaving Netherwood and contributing to develop skills and incredible performers.
Thank you to all the parents who came to support all on the evening, and well done to all who took part.
Now on to some reminders and general school news.
Tickets are available for this year's Panto, Aladdin, which is on Wednesday the 12th and Thursday the 13th of December.
Tickets are available from prefects at break and lunch from student services or Mrs Oates and Mr Utley's office on the top floor.
Next week is the start of December, so it will be the start of a very successful food bank.
We donate to the Salvation Army, who run food banks to help local people.
At the moment, they are particularly short of sugar, tea, coffee, squash, toiletries, soup, beans, biscuits, rice, pudding and jam.
From next week, there will be boxes near the community board and reception for people to leave their contributions.
Thank you for watching Netherwood TV. See you next Friday at 8:25.